Hello, friends. Welcome to the world of Lean Six Sigma.
I am Mohit Sharma. I am your mentor and coach on Lean Six Sigma issues and problems. Today I have brought another case study. This case study is on software industry. In a software company, there was a huge problem of customer found defects. On an average, every release there used to be two or more than two customer found defects per release. This was a big question on the development and the testing teams of the organization. So the company decided to do this as a project and they formed a Six Sigma team. The first thing that the team did was to create a project charter. In the project charter, they identified the problem, they measured the data for past 12 months, and they observed that the customer found defects was on a rise. Total 154 customer found defects were observed over 70 software releases. So they took a goal to reduce these customer found defects from 2.2 defects per release to zero point 0.5 defects per release by December.
The scope of the project is all new software developments and the new releases for the existing softwares.
The milestones, the project started in November and they wanted to finish that project by December end. So they had their tasks cut out. So they wanted to finish this project within 2 months of time frame. The sponsor of the project was company CEO. The champion was IT head. The mentor is Mohit Sharma. The process owner was test team manager, and the team members were team leaders of both the teams. The next thing the team did was to conduct a brainstorming session to identify the real root causes of the problem. The effect of the problem was customer found defect. So that was written in the head of the fish. Under process, they had two causes: no automated process to test software, and less time is provided to test too many features. Under people, some of the causes were that unplanned absenteeism was there in the team, and the testers are not aware of the technical specifications of the product for which the software is written. Under Mother Nature, the main cause was the team which has the product knowledge, they sits in a different time zone. So communicating with them through email was most time consuming. The under procedure, team try and test all these features rather than prioritizing important ones. So what was happening? Team used to test all the features is irrespective of the time that is available with them. So by the time they reach on the important features, they used to test it not thoroughly because the time was not left. They were in hurry all the time.
After the brainstorming session, team created a data collection plan, and before they collected data, they did Gauge RNR. Gauge RNR stands for repeatability and reproducibility. So they wanted to check whether the data which they are collecting is repeatable, reproducible and accurate before they went into the analyze phase. They wanted to check whether the data which they are collecting and then analyzing is correct. So after the Gauge RNR, this data which I am showing you here is collected. I have put that in the Minitab 19 version and we will see from here.
And that data was on customer found defects. There were four types of customer found defects: zero defects, one defect, two to three defects, or greater than three defects in the releases. The testers were aware of the technical specification when they were working on that particular or when they were testing that particular software. Yes or no? Testing automation was greater than 50% or less than 50% for that particular software when it was tested. So to test these, chi-square test was used. The path for this is stat tables chi-square test for association. In rows, we will enter customer found defects, and in columns, we will test the first text, which is tester aware of technical specification, yes or no.
And now we click OK.
If you look at the p-value, which is less than 0.05, which suggests that it is a significant contributor. So let us go at the top and see what is the significant contribution here. When the customer found defects were 2 to 3, it means the tester was not technically aware of the technical specification of the product for which the software was written. So he was supposed to make 26 errors, but he is making 29 errors. So it means technical specification should be provided or should be as a knowledge provided to the tester when they are testing the software against a particular equipment. Let us test the second X, which is testing automation. For the second X, the same chi-square test is used and the path is stat tables chi-square test for association. In rows, customer found defects is entered, and in columns, we will enter testing automation. And we will click OK. P-value of less than 0.05 suggests that this is also a significant contributor. When the testing automation is greater than 50%, team was supposed to make 12 defects, but they have only made 4 defects. It means whenever we have greater automation, there are less chances of customer found defects. So when the automation is greater than 50%, the customer found defect rate goes down. After this, the team created solution identification and implementation plan. They identified the significant X. The first one was test automation. The solution for this one was to automate the test scripts to more than 70%. And who will do that? Software team leader has to create a team and has to do it by 10th of December. And how they will do that? They will do that by using agile methodology, and they will create a team to do this. Second significant X was lack of technical awareness. The solution was to provide technical training to all the engineers who are testing the software about the product for which the software is written. That's very important. And who will do that? The training manager has to do that by 15th of December. And how? They will have to create a comprehensive training plan and execute that training plan. Use real life scenarios to make it effective. The next X, which was from process store approach, on which the data was not collected, the testing features are not prioritized. Now the solution for this one is create a list of important features and test them thoroughly. And when the time is left, you test the rest of the features. And who will do that? The project lead will do that. By when? It is by 15th of December. They have to create this process so that every release which is being done should have this prioritization list for the features. They need to create a process where prioritization of important features are done in every test run. Then the team moved to control phase, where they created a control plan to keep a control on the improved state, whatever they have improved in the process.
Team has also created a control chart. The control chart is on project Y, and the project Y was the customer found defects. So they created C chart. I am not showing that as part of this case study. If you want to learn more about the control charts, you can watch my other videos on my channel.
So before and after project performance is being shown on this slide. Earlier the customer found defects were 2.2 per release, but now they have gone down to 0.5 per release. Still there were some customer found defects which can be improved, and a team is working on this particular project in the phase 2. So friends, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share this with your friends. And I will see you in my next upcoming video pretty soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.